everyone, it's Kimmy Wyatt and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the Drastic Move Part 2. Some years ago I did a video on the Drastic Move, and it was relating to how someone who is a victim of gang stalking should move from one place to another. But before I go into details about the Drastic Move Part 2, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and be sure to click that notification bell so that you will be one of the first to get notifications of new vids I post up. Also, scroll down where the text is posted. You will find some terms, TERMS. I ask that you look those terms up via a video format platform, and right now that's YouTube. Also, scroll down where the text is posted for the video. You will find my skin and hair care line listing. Please order some items, you guys, and support your girl. Absolutely wonderful items. Ordering information is there, as well as how to submit payment. Lastly, I am near a major, as you can tell, street in Dallas, Texas, and I'm at my home. And this is my home right here. I'm out in the back. And I talked to a victim's sister today that I'm very well acquainted with. And this sister informed me that her sister, the victim, moved. And I was like, "You're kidding." And I'm not gonna tell you guys where she moved, but she told me that she just left everything. You guys, I want you to go to the playlist currently called The Blue Cup in the Attic, and it should be called that forever, as long as I'm on YouTube. But I also want you to scroll down and find the video called Gang Stalking, the Drastic Move. You may even be able to go to my channel and just it'll probably say search the channel and type in drastic. I don't think I have another video with the word drastic in it thus far. So I went in that video in very, very detailed fashion on how you should move if you're a victim of gang stalking. You guys, please know this is not your average move. You need to have your boxes ready. You need to have your tape ready. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know if I said it in that video, but tape is the last thing you should put in your place. You don't want to tape up boxes too early. You really need to do this within 2 to 3 days. And based on the premise that you are going to the next day or that day, after you've boxed up everything, you're going to move that stuff to a different location. Storage, whatever you're going to do, but you're going to get it up out of there. And you can't take everything with you. What do you mean? You can't. Once you become a victim of gang stalking, you're going to lose a lot of stuff every move. You're going to lose stuff that heirlooms. You're going to lose things that are very sentimental to you. You're going to lose things. And they know this, especially if, like in my case, where you have cameras in your place. Okay? They know what you like. They know what you don't like. They know that every time you leave for me, I have to take my entire kitchen sink, meaning if it's something that I want to keep, if it's something I want to eat, if it's not frozen, I got to take it with me. If I've opened up ketchup, that ketchup has to go with me once I leave. Sad. If I open up mustard, guess what? It has to go with me. If it doesn't go with me, it's going in the trash before I leave or when I come back. Too heavy. That stuff can really take a toll on someone as small as I am. And it's not about size, height, or anything. It's stupid that you would even have to do that at all. So when I tell you guys that my life has been just turned completely over, I'm not going to give them the glory in thinking they've changed me or that, they're winning. But it's the truth. And one of my major players in my gang stalking, like I said, up above my head, he and his girlfriend or wherever they are, psychos, watch me all night while I'm asleep. Even in my sleep, I can hear them talking. I have very, very keen hearing. And sometimes they think I'm asleep when I'm not. But, I have this pillow that's stuffed, a pillowcase that's stuffed with materials, and I hear her, amongst other things, she's saying, what kind of material is that? Because the cameras that they use, the high-tech camera for which I'm using this pillow to hide my vagina. I'm using this pillow to cover my breast. It's a not pillow, it's a big pillowcase stuffed with materials from another something, and material rather. And she's wondering why in other words, why the equipment can't see through this pillow. Now this pillowcase. Now I've had this pillowcase, this stuffed pillowcase, for a minute. And I hear her, everything this idiot says, basically, I can hear what she's saying. Why are you trying to look at my vagina? Aren't you a female? Last I looked, at least you look like one. And that's why I say, you guys, these are total psychopaths that hang around each other, that befriend each other, that are friends with each other, whatever have you. And yeah, and they play the role with each other. You know what I'm saying? They're familiar with each other's character. It's not a shocker. What idiot would have a man, supposedly a man, I think he's a punk, but what woman would have a man living with her and watching a woman in her apartment, let alone you also are joining in with this idiot in watching this woman in her apartment, in her place, in the privacy of her home. And I just had a conversation with this fool, and outside, and outside, and I live outside. I'm outside all the time, and I didn't know I was coming from around here, around the back, going towards this way. And got to let me show you the stairwell. Okay, you guys, it's not light enough for you probably to see it, but let me get closer. And so as I'm walking like I was, and I get right here, she's here about to go upstairs. I get around right here, and somebody starts talking to me, so I come here and I look up at the person. She's right there. And she has the nerve to hold a conversation with me or talk to me about her vehicle. And I said something to her. She said, well, I said, when I tried to talk to you, when I first met you, which was a shocking conversation, was going, I thought she was a school teacher. And I told her, I said, I thought you were a school teacher. And she asked me, well, what do you think I am now? Honey, let me tell you, you really don't want to ask me that question. But she said something about, I said, and also the next day, she said, well, I talked to you, I met you. I said, yeah, but the next day I was going to bring you a housewarming gift. And when I knocked on your door, you had just come home. You didn't answer. You had just come home. I saw her come home, literally open the door and close it. And she didn't answer the door. And when she finally did answer the door, she could not look me in my face, and she looked down. And I knew from those two meetings that, yeah, something was wrong. I said, okay, she's, red flag. She's involved or something. And I was right. She did not get that housewarming gift, of course. But in our conversation, which was rather brief at the bottom of the stairwell, she says something about, well, I don't talk to schizophrenics. Excuse me? You don't talk to schizophrenics? Are you calling me a schizophrenic because you are spying on me and you're in denial and you are obviously living with a narcissist and you're doing this and the blah, 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 blah. No, you don't talk to schizophrenics, but you do converse with psychopaths, rapist, potential, if not a rapist. You do all of that. Yeah, she had the nerve to call me out as schizophrenic because I figured your ass out, your dollar sign rather, and you don't want to accept that I know what you guys are doing. Okay, I'll take it. But moving, you guys, getting back to that, the sister let me know that her sister left everything. She just got up and left. You guys, let me give you guys a couple of tips. You can get out of gang stalking. Gang stalkers are in tune with the things that you like. I can't come home and, oh my God, look what I bought, or look what I have. I cannot get excited about things that are in my possession. If they see clothes that they've never seen in your place, they're going to come in when you leave and do things to them. As a matter of fact, I have a jacket that someone just gave me. They moved. Cousin moved out of the complex. I kind of mentioned this, I think, in a video, or if not, she did. Has been here for years. Gave me a jacket, Nike or one of those brands. Brand had nothing to do with it. I noticed it was a Nike or whatever. After she gave it to me, came home, washed the jacket. She was a smoker. She is a smoker. Came home after I washed the jacket. It had air dried and everything, and it had stabs from a knife, and in the sleeves, and the same knives are in my kitchen. So you guys, I didn't get excited about the jacket. It's just that when they see you with something new that they haven't seen, oh my God, they don't want you to wear it. They don't want you to get on camera and show this, that. You know what I'm saying? Idiots. Okay. But what you guys have to do is like that person did. You have to get up and get out of the way. Yes, you may be charged for leaving your things there. Save money because you don't want that on your credit. So what you're going to have to do is, you'd have to bounce. You don't let anyone know that you're bouncing. You just got to go. And someone is in the breezeway, so I'm going to walk out here. You got to go, you guys. And please excuse the noise. I hope you guys can still hear me. You got to go. Okay? It almost brought me to tears that she told me that she was gone. And she said she left everything. And I said, yeah, you have to leave everything. And if you can't leave everything and you want to take something, here's the couple of tips. If I don't add this into this list, meaning if I don't mention it, don't take it. Put it that way. When it comes to your clothes, you need to start early, especially if you're a clothes hound like I am. I love clothes. You need to start early in separating things you're going to take and things you're not going to take. There's a lot of things you're going to lose. Okay. If you don't want to take it, don't take it. Or better yet, if you feel like you can't take it, it's going to just keep weighing down your whatever you have going on. Do not take it. Okay. Give it away. Trust me, there's enough on the planet where these items can be replaced. And your high school, alumni jacket or something, yeah, you may want to take that. But if it's just a jacket that you didn't even wear last year when the winter was here, if you didn't wear it last year, chances are you're not going to wear it this year. Please give it away. Just to sum that up, some people say if you haven't worn it in 2 years, give it away. I'm going to tell you, if you haven't worn it in 1 year, give it away, donate it, sell it, whatever you have to do. There's a plenty of apps and websites you can sell your things on, and start early. Getting rid of these things. You don't have to announce it to the world why you're getting rid of it. You don't have to announce in your ad why you're getting rid of those things, because trust me, they're looking at everything you do, and they're logging in just like you, or logging in as you, okay, to these websites and apps, and they're seeing your text, what you're posting, and why you're getting rid of that thing. They see everything. So just, you don't want it. Get rid of it. I'm moving, and, you're telling too much information. So please look through your clothes, take out what you're going to need, your kids or whatever, take out the things that's critical. And I'm going to tell you, some people take out 5 items, and that's what I mentioned in a video. The Drastic Move. If it wasn't the Drastic Move, it was how an abused woman should move. It's a different situation, but yeah, take out 5 outfits for that season. And if you're in Texas, you don't know what the season's going to bring, even though you're in that season. Get a coat or a light jacket or something, unless you just know it is August and there is no chance of the weather getting cold. But yeah, go through your things, go through your stuff. only in, no cleaning up, no, I gotta sweep my floor and do. You're just gonna bounce, man. You're gonna leave. You have got to leave, even if that means going over to visit someone, for instance, and taking, in my case, I'm being watched. So if I gather some clothes or gather my things, they know she's fixing to go visit someone, for instance. And let me go back over here. Even though I came out of this door, you never know what's going on around the corner. Yeah, just as I expected. So, yeah, there was someone up there. So, all I'm saying, you guys, when it comes to clothes, if you love, love, love clothes like I do, just be careful and take only things that you really, really, truly need. If you don't need it, sell it, give it away. 2, glass. Of course, you can take things that are made of glass. They can't put anything off of their cups, saucers, things like that, unless you have some weird kind of saucer or cup that you can put something in there. I've never seen that, but okay. Glass, anything glass, vases and things like that. If it's non-porous, take it. Meaning you can't put anything off in there, and if it's something in there, you're going to see it. Anything like that can go. Artwork. You can take artwork as long as you've taken it out of the frame, because I'm telling you, there are tracking devices, you guys, that are as thin as a quarter, but the size of a silver dollar. And these things are a quarter to a silver dollar, and you can actually pop these devices on whatever or under whatever, and you can still get tracked. So if you're going to take artwork, make sure you take it out of the frame, check it out before you leave, because they may have put something in there, Bluetooths or whatever, and take it on with you. If you don't want the frame, just take the artwork and reframe it when you get to wherever you're going. It's going to save a lot of time, and it's going to save weight. But if it's a frame that you don't want to get rid of, a really nice frame, goes well with the picture, take it, but just keep them separate until you get to a place where you can put it back together, piece it back together. Okay? Ceramics. Anything ceramic, anything non-porous, you can take it. Please also keep in mind there's witchcraft involved in gang stalking. There is. And if it's something you're going to take, they listen to my videos, you make sure that you are looking at it and see it every day, because they can, if you leave, put a spell or something on it, or take it for a minute and bring it back. You know what I'm saying? They'll do anything. My clothes, for instance, were disappearing and reappearing when they saw that I was moving, when they heard me say I was moving. I will never do that again. Now, I'm letting you guys know I'm moving, but before I was letting you guys know when I'm moving. Next week, blah, blah, blah. No, not this time. That was a mistake. Don't let people know when you're moving. Sisters, brothers, cousins, mother, boss, whatever. If you put in a 2 weeks notice on your job, make sure that only you and personnel know that you're leaving. You don't even have to tell your boss, because as long as personnel knows you're leaving, you don't have to explain anything to your boss. Not one damn thing. Okay. D-at-M-N, excuse me. Just leave. One of the reasons why these people are so successful is because of our mouths. We talk too much. We tell too much. We say too much. And really, you're not telling too much. You can be one of the most private people on the planet. Is what you are saying that's too much to say, or still too much to say. So as I was saying, you go visit someone, just a scenario, and this is not what I'm going to do, but I'm just going to tell you, this is a scenario for you. You go visit someone, leave your place, take, sandwich meat or, whatever you want to take, because you're not taking anything with you. If you're going to go over there and they eat something that you don't eat or whatever, take some food, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Be comfortable. Sleek clothes, whatever. And I'm telling you, take about 3 or 4 outfits, up to 5 outfits. They can see you doing this. Go visit this person, okay? You do go visit this person. They know you're going to visit them, and it's planned, and you don't even care about them hearing your conversation. on the phone. But what you're going to do, already planned, you're going to take an Uber or something from that person's place and you're going to go to the airport and you're gone. Or you're going to take an Uber to a vehicle where you're going to rent a vehicle. Have money for this on your card, you guys, please. And if they want insurance, have money to pay for the insurance. Be prepared, okay? There's no way you can just get up and just bounce, if you don't have the money to do that. But be prepared and make sure that you have all of this in place. Don't tell the person you're visiting what you're doing. Okay, your phone. Sorry, you're visiting the last person you're going to visit with that phone number. 4 days is cool enough time for you not to contact someone and they not know where you are. Okay? Talk to these people before you leave, you guys. That'll help out a lot. If you got family that you talk to all the time, make sure you talk to them before you leave. Don't take that phone or those phones with you. Please don't, especially phones that they are aware that you have, they've hacked into. Do not take them with you. You don't know what they put on there. You don't know location, all of this, GPS. Don't take them with you. Leave the phone at the last place you visited. And that's going to be the person that you visited. Accidentally leave the phone there. Hide it under a couch because you're going to call them, and you're going to contact them some kind of way. But see, there's a deal. If they know that person, they're going to probably, if not already, hack into their phone to wait for you to call. And some people think if they call people anonymous, that's going to stop something. I'm walking. I'm sorry for the darkness. There's someone's door right here. If you guys can see my hand, my finger. Hey, there you go. All right. Yeah. So with that phone situation, you're going to have to work that out but don't take those phones with you. That phone or those phones. I have multiple phones. Don't take them with you. Well, I had even more than I do now, but I got rid of them. But no, my phone will not be going with me when I bounce. That phone will not be going with me at all. It's no use to me even buying a new phone yet. Because they're not going to do anything but hack into the new one. Buy your new phone where you move. Can we say it together? Buy your new phone where you move. And one of the biggest tips I can give you guys, speaking of electronics, do not buy your phone from the same company that you were dealing with before. A lot of these idiots are getting away with this because it's organized crime and they have relatives and friends that works for the company that the service that you have for your phone service. Let me say that again. This is organized crime, and a lot of these idiots have friends and relatives that work for the companies that you use, the service that you use for your phone company. No joke. You also want to wait and change your bank account. If I were you, I would close my bank account. Organized crime couldn't figure out how are they finding out what my bank? I don't let them see my credit card, my debit card or whatever. How are they finding? This is stuff I was asking over the years. Came to the conclusion, just talking on a 3-way call, very nice call. I placed this in a guy that she knows, 3-way call. And he said, it's someone, it's organized crime. It's someone that works at the bank. Different bank accounts with this bank. I've been with this bank for years, on and off. You know how they'll give you another account, but at the end it will say 9 or 10. It lets you know how many accounts you've had with them. Yeah, on and off over the years. I'm talking well over 10 years I've been with this bank, on and off, and same social. So you guys, come to find out, he brought it to my attention. He said, yeah, it's someone that works at the bank that's involved, and they're the ones that's giving them your information. Same bank. Did I say the same bank? He said, you're going to have to switch banks. And with these banks, and I'm going to finish saying about telephone service, Don't go for the major. Don't go for where you know that there are multiple people that work at that with for that company, that bank. You're asking for it. Go with some of them that go with a bank that's unpopular, that that's not well known, pretty good rates and fees and things like that. Go with them. But whatever you do, close your bank account where you live. Close it up and open up a new one when you arrive. Make sure you don't owe that bank any money, because some banks will not open up an account if you owe other banks. Some banks will not open up an account if you will not open up an account only if you owe them. If I said that right. If you owe that particular bank, they won't open it up. But if you owe another bank, they don't care. Okay. But back to phone service before I go. You guys, I told you about clothing. I told you about ceramics, glass, artwork, meaning your pictures and things like that. Take your photos with family. Always take your photos. But that's about it, you guys. But when it comes to your telephone service, please stop utilizing telephone service from major companies. Okay? Cut it out. Go with these mom and pop type telephone companies who use their towers, who use the major telephone companies' towers. Okay? And they do that, and you can do that. Okay? The name of the company is something else, but they actually utilize the services of major telephone carriers, which means there's not going to be a break in your service. You're still going to be able to get online. You're still going to get 4G or 5G, whatever they have going on, fast, whatever. So don't worry about that. But the thing you want to do is change your phone number, get a new phone number. I was informed that she got a new phone number. I was so happy. Smart move. But what I didn't ask her is, did she leave her phone? Leave your phone. If they want to track you, they're going to track you wherever you left that phone. And if you want to piss them off, go leave it in an alley or somewhere. Go leave it somewhere. Chunk it somewhere. I've done this. I'm going to tell you what I did. Chunk the phone somewhere where it's still usable, or tear it up or break it, but the GPS on it or whatever they put on it is still there. So they're going to try to find that phone, and they're going to try to find you. And guess what? You're not there. I remember traveling out of town with a guy friend of mine, and I remember letting the window down, if not already down. I think I let it down, and this long stretch of freeway, and I just threw my phone out the window. I wasn't trying to litter or anything, be a litter bug, but I threw the phone out in a wooded area, and I threw it. We're rolling, on the freeway, and I threw it so far that it literally did land. I'm looking back, it landed in the wooded area. Now, it didn't go all the way in, but it went in the wooded area, which was all I wanted. Go get it. You can have it, because no matter what I did to this phone, and I'm a reset queen. I'm a hard reset, factory reset queen. I don't leave any backups or anything like that on, or accounts or whatever. I reset it like as if it came out of the box. And so I had been doing that, but nothing was working. They were still able to locate me out of town. And so what I did, you know what? I said, okay, locate this phone, because we're rolling. And guess what? Followed us. He noticed it. I told him, and that's when he noticed. Followed us and everything on the way back, following us. And guess what? Okay, this other phone's off. They haven't messed with that one, blah, blah, blah. This phone, the one that no matter how many times I reset it, you've put something on it, the GPS or something is still enabled, whatever. I threw it out, you guys. And after that, no one knew where we were. No familiar vehicles, no familiar, nothing. So this is Kimmy Wyatt, you guys. You got to do what you have to do. You cannot take everything with you, and furniture is totally out. Furniture is out. Don't take anything with you that has screws in it that they can dismantle unless you dismantle it and screw it back in, put it in the box. And one thing I want to tell you guys before I go, boxing. I said take 3 to 4 days to box your things. If you have cameras in your place, and chances are you do, be careful with that, because they're going to know you're moving, and so they're going to be on the up and up. And if you go to that friend's house before you leave, they're going to find out where that friend is, especially if you took that phone with you, but they don't know what you're going to do from there. That's going to be the surprise. Okay, that's the surprise. Already have your ticket if you're getting on the train. Already have your ticket if you're going to catch the bus to go to a major city. Already have your stuff already there. Well, how do you do that without, honey, I don't know how you're going to work that out, but you got to get your plane ticket, have someone else buy it for you. There's billions of ways. Tell your boss that in the best time to resign from your job is when it's time for your vacation. Wink, wink. The reason for that is you can tell your boss, hey, I got the money right here. Can you buy this ticket for me? You're in his office. You're sitting down and you're pretty cool with your boss. Yeah. Tell him to buy your ticket. So someone's fixing to pass by me right now. I'm gotta go. So they're gonna walk down this sidewalk. So I gotta say, hasta la vista, buenas aires, buenas noches, arrivederci, au revoir, salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you, where the good Lord split you. Ciao bella, ciao bello. Smooches, gotta go. Bye. Post your comments, and please like the video and subscribe to the channel.